Do your hands go out further than the platter? It should be exactly the same in all of these circular ones. So the same with pulling in the energy. So for example, here I am with my going forward over my right foot. Sorry, I've got to remember that I'm not mirroring you now. So I'm going forward over my right foot. So here we go the second time through. As I come forward, this motion, this release, is going to be no different than the first platter, like that. Right? So it's got that same kind of arm circular movement to it. Right? So sometimes you're going to have an awakening of an ache, or sometimes you're going to have an awakening of a, like as Surya was just mentioning, a tingling. And in all cases, the first thing I would suggest that you do is to allow yourself to let the movement gently massage into the area that you're feeling. Because usually it means there's something awakening and trying to change, and the movement is starting to awaken that place of meeting between the movement that wants to happen and the habit that has been holding on in a certain way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, the leg shaking question that just came in the chat is actually part of, you know, the tingling in between your shoulders. Well, the leg shaking is a lot about how we hold or stiffen and don't allow the energetic movement to move down through our body. So getting this pelvic movement and this slight sinking in your knees is a very gentle but actually quite powerful way of starting to connect you down through your lower body. And that shaking is actually a breaking up of the way that the neural system, the nervous system, makes movement through the legs or through any part of the body for that matter. So let me just give you a picture of this for a second. I'll just give you a little bit of anatomy for this, which is that nerves go to bundles of muscles. And the finer control you have, the fewer muscles they go to, so they can just adjust, each nerve can adjust just a small number of muscles, but they're pretty much always bundles. And big bundles are for strong areas. For example, in your glutes, they're kind of like the tractor of the body, and so there's like a whole big bundle of muscles that has just one nerve going to it because it just goes crunch, and it doesn't have a lot of subtlety to it. But it means that when we get tense, we tend to send the same message to many bundles all at once, and so they grip all at once. And what you're doing now is you're starting to send subtle messages through, and you'll get that kind of slight trembling as they start to differentiate from each other, which tends after a while to slowly become a vibration, a finer and finer differentiation, which you'll just feel as an energetic vibration through your body. So it's actually, you're heading in a good way when you get this happening.